Thank you very much, everybody.
When Donald Trump met the Emir of Qatar late last month, he described the relationship as extremely good.
We are friends. We've been friends now for a long time indirectly.
It's the kind of language long used by the two allies, which is why many were surprised when Trump, in a Tuesday tweet, expressed support for several Arab nations isolating Qatar. Saudi Arabia and 3 other Arab countries this week cut diplomatic ties and all travel to and from Qatar over disagreements regarding its support for Iran and Islamist extremist groups. It was a sharp escalation of a long feud between Qatar and its neighbors, and there are big implications for the U.S. That's because Qatar hosts 11,000 U.S. military personnel at an airbase that's vital for the battle against Islamic State, says Andreas Krieg, who helps train Qatari armed forces.
This is a massive military base. It's the biggest forward base of the United States military in the Middle East. Most of the operations in Afghanistan, Iraq, Yemen, Syria are flown from there. It is critically important. The operations room is critically important.
Krieg, who spoke via Skype, questions whether the U.S. actually helped coordinate the plan to isolate Qatar, as Trump implied. There are also questions about whether Trump's own national security apparatus supports his tough language on Qatar, says longtime Pentagon advisor Anthony Cordesman, also via Skype.
It's not quite clear that this has, they always say, the endorsement of the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of State, and the National Security Advisor. And I think we need to be a little patient.
A Pentagon spokesman recognized differing views among Arab allies, but said the U.S. was grateful for Qatar's long-standing support of the American military presence there. The State Department echoed those comments, noting Qatar has made progress on cracking down on the funding of extremist groups, but adding more progress is still needed. Bill Gallo, VOA News, Washington.
Foreign service officers and civil servants who have dedicated their careers to this